Hey Sagittarius, this read is for you. So let's go ahead and get started with the Oracle cards. Alrighty, so universe, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? Do you have some guidance? And yes, she does. So let's see what she has to say to you guys today. Oh, and we have the universe card. So she tends to represent in my reads learning a universal life lesson or being on a universal path. I have accelerated motion, recognition and reward, firm foundation, and prosperity begins. So I feel like a lot of positive things are coming your way. And I feel like the accelerated motion card speaks to them coming your way quite quickly. I have foundation and achievements, financial and material changes, sacrifice, heartache and loss, and discontent and boredom. I feel like you had to overcome quite a few obstacles to get to this point. I feel like that's what the sacrifice card is speaking to. I feel like the discontent and boredom and the heartache and loss might speak to what triggered this change in the beginning. So I have the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles represents going through a rough time financially. And that probably also speaks to what triggered this change, but I almost wonder if this is still going on. It's definitely about to change from what I can see in the cards. I have the Lovers card here. I have the Ten of Cups. I feel like this is speaking to a happy home life that you are trying to build. I feel like that ties into part of these goals as well. Finding that abundance in the home life, finding that loving relationship. I have the Queen of Cups, and I feel like she speaks to that as well, looking for emotional fulfillment. I have the Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands speaks to you taking back control of this financial part of your life and driving this change. She tends to be very ambitious and very driven. And I feel like you very much are. You know what you want, and you have gone out there and you are working towards getting it and building it in your life. You're working towards wealth, as I feel like the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles is speaking to. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is speaking to abundance. And that King of Pentacles is all about wealth. I have the Six of Wands, which represents triumph over challenges. And I feel like this has definitely been a journey for you. You have had to overcome some of these challenges, as the Sacrifice card is speaking to. And I have the Death card here, and the Death card is all about transition and change. So ending one chapter of your life and beginning a new one. And I feel like that's also what you're doing now. You are beginning a new life, and especially when this financial win comes in, this goal that you've been working towards, this prosperity, I feel like that is also going to be the beginning of a new chapter for you. So I have the Ten of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords represents a disappointing ending, but one that was beneficial for you in the long run. I feel like it's speaking to what triggered this change. I have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups represents feeling stuck in negative emotions like hurt and loss, so much so that you can't see positive opportunities around you. And I feel like that's where you were at one point. And then at some point, I feel like it was quite overwhelming. You felt overburdened, and you just thought enough is enough. I feel like that Queen of Wands speaks to you taking back control and changing the direction that your life was going in. And then I have the Three of Cups, which represents happiness and celebration, as well as the Nine of Pentacles, which represents abundance and happiness and a financial abundance. I believe it's speaking to wealth here. So I have the Seven of Swords, and he represents a situation which you felt was unfair. And I definitely feel like he ties into this disappointing ending in what triggered this change for you. I feel like the Hanging Man speaks to not allowing yourself to be hung up and stuck in this heartache and loss and the discontent and boredom and all the overwhelming feelings, that you were able to find clarity and overcome that, as the Star card speaks to. I have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords tends to represent honesty and integrity. I feel like this is all about personal reflection and what happened. When you were feeling overwhelmed, you were stuck in those negative emotions. I feel like you were able to find an aha moment that completely put emotion aside, and you found it through logic, and that's where you found your clarity. And you were able to nurture this new life and grow this new life that you wanted. I have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords speaks of selfish or short-won victories, or victories at the cost of others. I feel like it ties into the Seven of Swords and the unfair situation, disappointing ending that got you started on this journey to begin with. I feel like the Queen or King of Cups in this read is speaking to you taking back control of your emotions as well, because that's what it was when you took back control of your life. You took back control of your emotions. You took back control of the direction that your life was headed in. I feel like you took back control of your financial situation as well. I have the Page of Pentacles, which represents good news on the way and that of a financial nature. I have the Sun card, which represents positive things manifesting for you in your life. So I feel like right around the corner, this change is coming, this money is coming in that you've worked so hard for. And this next line, I see the words that you had to learn the hard way. I have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is sometimes called the Apprentice card, and he represents learning. I don't think we're talking about academic learning in this case. I feel like we're talking about a personal learning. I have the Nine of Swords, which represents feeling stuck in negative thoughts and emotions, sometimes fear, sometimes doubt. I definitely feel like it speaks to the unfairness, to the Five of Cups, to the disappointing ending, feeling overwhelmed, the sacrifice, all of those things. I feel like that's where you were stuck in. And it was all because of a sudden and unexpected ending that you felt was unfair. I have the Hermit card, which speaks to introspection and reflection. So I feel like you had to learn to move forward. I feel like you had to learn the hard way. I feel like it was a big one for you. What happened, whether it was with a romantic relationship coming to an unexpected end in a way that you felt was unfair. Whatever it was very heavy. And it definitely shook you, and it took a lot of inner strength for you to find some clarity and find your way out of it. And it takes big cojones to take back control of your life and to move forward. I have Wisdom, triumphant success, and patience and planning. I feel like the Wisdom is speaking to the patience and planning and growing your future. I feel like it also speaks to the clarity that you found that allowed you to be able to move forward. That patience and planning is definitely about building this firm foundation for prosperity, for the financial and material changes that are coming your way. And triumphant success is the success that is coming your way. That is the universe rewarding you for being strong and for looking after yourself. Alright guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Feel free to like or subscribe if you're not already part of the Tarot Harmony community. We would love to have you. Take care.